Okay, welcome to another video of Success for Life, and I'm Ricardo Leal. And before we begin, I just want to let you know that all my videos and all the things that I'm offering on this site right now are free, and there is no obligation for you to watch this video. As a matter of fact, I'm going to share it with as many people as possible. I've spent 20 years of my life doing this and researching and finding a way to be able to help people. I've overcome some great challenges, I'm sure, like a lot of other people. But what I've done in the meantime and during that time is I've paid attention, and I've created something that will allow you to take the years off the learning curve that I didn't have. And basically what I want to help people be able to achieve all those things, all those dreams and goals and things that they have, without suffering and without continued failure. So my training is about helping you find what you're looking for, and that brings us to this video, which is still just some informational video, so that you understand how your mind works and how your life is the way it is. Because let's be honest, we all 99% of the people that I talk to know exactly what they want. They want a big house, or they want this fancy car, or they want to find their life's purpose, or they want a better relationship, or they want to retire, or they want to write a book. Everybody knows what their dream is and what their dream life is, and everybody wants it. But why does only 1 or 2% achieve it? It's not that anyone's smarter than anyone else, and we're not talking about education. We're talking about smarter in terms of human ability. We're all capable. You're capable. So what makes a difference? Why does one person succeed or achieve the things they want, and one person doesn't? But even more so, how does one achieve and have a joyful and happy life, and another person achieve and not have a joyful and happy life? So that's a secret, and that's what you can find here. And if you wait till the end of the video, there'll be a link to my website, and I am offering my 11 steps to real success on there, and you can sign up to that, and it's a course, and it'll take you through everything that I've known, that I've learned, in simple steps. But anyway, right now we're going to talk about the subconscious mind. We're going to talk about how it works, and so you can understand it, and then maybe you can continue watching my videos and learn a little bit more and realize how you can maybe take advantage of this knowledge, basically. So we have two minds. We have the conscious mind, which is the mind that we think about, that we're thinking with all the time. The fact that I'm holding this pen, the fact that I'm talking and thinking about talking. It's your focal mind. It's what you're always focusing on, what you're thinking about at the present moment as you go on, walking this way, stepping this way. It's the mind that you're aware of. The subconscious mind is the mind that we're not aware of. That we know it's there. We know there's something in the back, but it's like a silent recording device, and it's always recording, and it's always taking everything in. It has no it's unbiased. It does exactly what it's told. So I'm going to give you an example of how it works. Why is it that you can't lose the weight that you want? Why can't you drop those pounds that you've been trying to? Why can't you stick to a workout program and eating certain foods? Why can't you create a business that makes loads of money and makes you rich? Why can't you do that? Why can't you find the time to write that book or that novel that you wanted to write? Why can't you find your life's purpose and take time to meditate and think about these things? Why is it that you can't and somebody else can? And when I say you, I don't mean you specifically. I mean, what makes one person do it and not the other? And the reason is a subconscious mind. is that you're programmed, or we're all programmed. It's the sum of all our experiences throughout, the day we were born. It's the sum of all our experiences that are being recorded by the subconscious mind that allow us to do certain things or not to do certain things, or to achieve certain things or not achieve certain things. And I'm going to give you an example. Let's say when you were young, you had an event, and we're going to call this event 1. And this event 1, we're going to use, let's use public speaking, because a lot of people have that as an issue and want to resolve that. So at a very young age, something happened, and we're going to call this the initial event. So prior to this, you never had any experience with public speaking. So we're going to show you how this works in the subconscious mind. So at a very young age, you find yourself having this event, and this event received inputs. And when I say inputs, I mean it received inputs from your senses, so your sight, sound, smell, all the 5 senses was recorded. And while these inputs were being recorded, 2 things happened. Either this event gave you a positive experience, or it gave you a negative experience. Now, the negative experience we associate with good feelings, so with feelings of acceptance, confidence, joy, or, I wrote it under the wrong side. Anyway, you know what I mean, we'll just do this, positive, negative. So the negative side would have been embarrassment. I could be a doctor because my writing is so terrible. Embarrassment, shame, insecurity. So this event happened. Your mind recorded all the things that were happening, the sights, the smells, the sounds, the textures, the tastes. And then it had one of these experiences. Either it was a negative or positive. So at this point, what happens, and you probably were very conscious of it happening, and you probably thought, man, that didn't go very well. I didn't like the way that felt. Or you think, oh yeah, it was a great event, and that felt really good. But then that subsides, and you move on, and life carries on, and you go on and do other things. What has happened, this whole event here, this whole thing has been recorded in your subconscious mind, and let's just say that this particular one was a negative event. Your subconscious mind will equate public speaking to a negative event. Okay? So it's registered negative. Meaning that your subconscious mind thinks, now, wait a second, if this kind of situation arises where I'm getting the same kind of sensory information, then I know that I've already had an experience that was negative, so my behavior, and this was what happens over here, behavior. Sorry, I forgot to do that point. So once you have an outcome, then you have a behavior. Now, the next time an event happens, and we're going to go through this thing. So, another event is happening. And it's again public speaking in front of people. You start receiving inputs. Those inputs start triggering this previous event because the senses are the same. So your subconscious mind starts looking and going back through the archives and saying, hold on, wait, we got a negative event there. Hold on. So it's automatically going to remember the negative emotions, right? So the behavior is going to be stay away or move away. We're going to call it move away from that scenario. So because you had a public speaking event that was negative, your subconscious mind now will remember it, and anytime the sensory inputs are similar, it's going to automatically jump into the negative and say, hold on, that's already experienced. So it's going to create a behavior to move away, or a fear behavior, to move away from that incident. So it's going to say, oh, I don't want to do this, so it's going to start getting you sweaty, You're going to start getting anxious and nervous because your subconscious mind is telling you, don't do this. We've done this. We don't like it. So again, that's a negative behavior. Now, your subconscious mind has got two negative behaviors, which is just reinforced. Okay? Now, move ahead, a couple years or whatever, and again, you find yourself needing to stand up and speak at your best friend's wedding, and what happens is your subconscious mind goes through its archives. It realizes it's going to be sitting in front of people, so the sensories, it understands what's happening. It goes back into the archives and finds two negative entries, and it says, we don't do this, we're not good at this. I'm going to protect you from feeling those feelings, so I'm going to immediately start giving you anxiety, I'm going to start giving you panic, so that you don't have to do that. It's basically, it's not being awful to you, it's telling you, it's protecting you from having that fear and that feeling. Now, let's say another person had the same type of event, except it was a positive event. Now, when the subconscious mind gets those senses and thinks about that kind of event, it's going to go back in the archives, and in the archives, it's going to have imagined two positive events from the past, so it automatically bypasses and goes straight to the positive behavior, which means, hey, I feel good, I'm going to talk, and it's going to go well because I have already experienced this and I know this. Now that's just a basic, broad thing, but all of your life, everything that's happening in your life, every little thing, every little feeling, every little something you're scared of, everything you heard. If you heard your father when he was young, when you were young, say, I hate rich people. Rich people are evil, or rich, whatever. What that does is that registers in your subconscious mind. And you start to get a feeling associated with which causes a behavior. Now, subconsciously or consciously, you want to be rich and you want to have money. But later on in life, you find that you struggle to really make money, or to really land that great job, or to really find a business that is successful, because your subconscious mind is causing you anxiety and fear, not letting you take the risks that you should to find success, or it's not letting you make the right decisions, because it knows that I'm going to protect you, because if you become rich, then you're going to be hated, and you're going to be one of these people, and we don't want you to be that. So it's very important to understand what's happening, and our minds are being programmed all the time. So knowing that your behavior and the things that you choose to do is because of the sum of all your life's experiences. Not just the ones you consciously remember, but the ones that you don't remember. Those are the worst ones. So, knowing that your behavior is because of your past experiences, and because of the things that had happened, and because your subconscious mind is trying to protect you from fear and from feelings of shame or guilt, then it's going to find a way for you to avoid it. And understanding that means that you now have the opportunity to control what goes into your subconscious mind. And I can tell you this. I can tell you, I need to do this. I can tell you, I can see somebody, and if they can tell me how much TV they watch, and tell me what their friends are, and what programs they watch on TV, I can tell you what their life is like. Because let me tell you, if you choose to watch positive and things that are about growth and about success, and things about compassion, and things about abundance, then your life is going to be that. But if you like to watch, trash TV, and you like to watch reality trash TV, and you like to watch people getting beat up on YouTube videos, then I can tell you what your life is like. If you want to change your life, start programming it. Think about it. You focus on other areas of your life, you focus on your body, and everybody wants to look good, but have you focused on this? It's very important. That's all I got for today. So, until next time, have a great day.